I need y'all to like the video. Comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop.
All the stuff I do for you as a mother. Literally, I take care of you, I feed you, I cook, I do all that stuff. And all I did, I asked you for your birthday money so that I can pay the light bill. You don't want to give me the birthday money. So I am taking the PS5 back so I can get the money so the bill can be paid.
Well, how you gonna ask for my birthday money that I got on my birthday to pay the light bill? And why you trying to take my PS5 away?
Well, you can't play the PS5 anyway if there ain't gonna be no damn lights in our house.
You shouldn't have been going out so much. You would have had the money. What happened to the income taxes?
China, first of all, I'm an adult. Stay out my business. When I come to you as a mother and I'm telling you there's an issue where I need help, you help.
Going out so much. I'm tired of you going out. You need to spend time with us, and you need to spend money on your bills.
Leilani, I'm not even talking to you. So you stay in a child's place.
Now you said stay in a child's place, but you asking my brother to pay your bills. And just like Lay said, you need to start spending money on us and stop going spending money on yourself and your little boyfriend. Boy, y'all finna whip y'all ass.
I'll say this. That is an example, whether you like it or not, of what it's like to be raised by a single mother. It's not her lack that is so damning. It's the inconsistency. And so there's no structure there that says, hey, you know, I'm the parent, I operate as a parent, you're the child, you stay in the child's place, you know, and you operate like that. She's trying to assert herself and use her authority in a way that is unfair to the child, you know, so there isn't a level of trust or a level of reverence there from the child to the parent because of that. When she operates in that space without the covering of a man to ground her to reality, she gets real reckless with her emotions and how she feel about things. And so that's what guides her, whatever feels good, even if that means spending recklessly and not having enough money to maintain your necessities in life, and instead squandering it away to make yourself feel good by going out. And then on top of that, asking your children to come in and sustain what it is that you weren't able to do, to further institute the idea that when they grow up, they need to make sure that they reach back.
I hated my healthy relationship. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Everything seemed extremely foreign to me. I even remember at the beginning of my relationship, I'm like, hey, there's a part of me inside that does not like you. And I said it with like a comical relief, but I was really serious. Like, there was a part of me that did not like this person, did not like how he held me accountable. I did not like how he held a mirror to my face. I did not like how he created situations where I had to be at my full potential, and I just was not ready to be my full potential at that moment.
It all like bogs down to the same thing. It's that lack of fatherhood. Like, the father is supposed to have sorted all of that stuff out already before he hands his daughter off to a man that he deems worthy. You understand what I'm saying? But they haven't been cared for like that, so it's like fixing things on the fly. And so the nurturing that you get from a father, a lot of our black women have to get it from their men. It's too much to ask, because the relationship becomes one-sided, where it becomes an expectation for your man to give more than he should while receiving less. There has to be an equal exchange in a romantic relationship versus a father-daughter relationship, where that father can pour into his daughter and she can expect that from her father.
Men build the world that you live in.
Oh, okay.
Who built that house or apartment you live in? Was it a crew of women? Who designed the metal work? Who put in the floor, the plumbing, the electrical system, the heating? Who put that in? The car you drive, was that built by a crew of women?
So women are not capable of doing none of those things. None.
You're not good at it, and we're given a choice. Excuse me, because we're given a choice, because women are free today, right? And you're educated, right? Then why don't we see 51% of the construction workers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the engineers as women? Why don't we see 51% of the plumbers, electricians, military, train operators, heavy, dangerous work as women? Because when given an opportunity, women segregate themselves into more comfortable positions. Men do the dangerous work to build society.
Okay.
That's your place.
That's my place. I should follow my husband. I should follow the man. That's his place. We're not equal. He's stronger than me. He
is. He is. No, he is. He is. Go look at Bear Grylls Island season 2. And they dropped a bunch of men and a bunch of women on a deserted island and gave them some basic tools. And they had to survive for 6 weeks. By the end of day 1, the women had gotten lost and were fractured. By the end of day 1, men got from one side of the island and started building out a shelter. By the end of 6 weeks, the men had damn near made the internet. By the end of 6 weeks, women almost would have died 4 times.
I actually went and watched that. I did. I wanted to see what he was talking about, and it's actually true. That's what it is. Our women are just they brainwashed, and it's sad to see. You know, it's not nothing to be proud of. They just brainwashed into thinking that they're equal with a man. And you can see some of the realizations in her eyes because she just didn't know. You can see some of the realizations in her eyes when he said that you're the freest have you ever been, and you still go into the social order that is most comfortable for you. The men, who do you think built your house? And these are, these comforts, because they're so prevalent, they don't think about them. Men are just they've done their job so well that these comforts, women don't understand that they exist because of men. And they have become so entitled to think that they can be men, but it is what it is.
Carry the same thing, but the problem with the men is, we give life, a woman gives birth. If I put my seed in messed up soil, what do you expect the harvest to be? So men, we got to do self-inventory to say, hold on, you fine, baby, but you're not refined. For me, you are cute, but you're not acute with the way that I look at information and process information. So then we're not gonna be in alignment. Right. So when you just saying, oh, she fine, she got to walk, but you're not hearing her talk. Yeah. You just looking at that walk. Yeah. And you get in trouble. And it happened to me. Okay, and I'm talking to me. Yeah. Right? Because I'm not casting my stone and throwing stones at anyone else. Right. I'm talking about the self-inventory that I do for me. See, most people don't want to do self-inventory. You can't call your baby mother crazy. She was who she was before you laid down with her, but you didn't have a discernment to see it because you was thinking with taste, touch, see, smell, and hear instead of intuition, discernment, and clairvoyance, which are invisible senses. They call it the third eye, but really it's your first eye. Your spiritual eye is your first eye. If you lead with your first eye, these 2 eyes can't be deceived. But if you lead with your 2 physical eyes, your spiritual eye can be deceived because the physical is an illusion. Period.
The only way that you can achieve what it is that he's talking about, where you don't have to fall into the trap of what your desire is and being led by that, you would have to discover purpose in your life. And so by focusing on purpose, it lines you up to see whether or not, yeah, she looks good, but is she in line with my purpose as well? Because I'm completely dedicated to my purpose, whatever that could be. You could be anything. You could be a plumber, a barber, a trash man, a ballet dancer. I don't give a damn. But as long as you find a purpose and you work towards it, then you're gonna stay in line. That's through your purpose is how you're gonna vet women. So is she in line with what it is that I'm trying to accomplish? If she's not, then even though she fine as hell, I'm gonna have to let her go because it'll either be her or my purpose, and it definitely ain't about to be her. So I'll find another her along the way on my journey, on my purpose, and then that's how you start to transcend it from you chasing the girl you want and start attracting the girl you need.
I just want to say to the women who think they out here finessing these men, I've never known a man who is smart enough to make a whole bunch of money, but too dumb to know when a woman is using him for money. A man knows when he's being used, and he's okay with being used. Why? Because he's using you too. He's getting exactly what he wants, baby, your body. And your body is way more valuable than his paper, but you're the one treating it like it's a fair trade. And then you'll call him a trick, but who's the trick? When he gets to go out tomorrow and get some new money while you still stuck with that same old ran through free game.
I don't really know if these girls really believe in it. You know what? Yes, they do. I'm not even about to sit here and fool myself. They 100% believe that they're outsmarting these niggas with money. 100%, no cap. I already know it for a fact. It's just, you know, I said this before in another video. I said that that delusion was a superpower, and that a woman can always tell herself another lie that she could be deluded about, even though objective reality says the complete opposite. They never do the math, and and they swear that they smart, but you couldn't see that, but it is what it is. We live in a culture, a society where it's very transactional, and women really don't have much else to offer. So it's not like, they had anything else that we're interested in, because we don't want to hear them talk for the most part. But let's go.
We seeing hoes outright trap niggas. We seeing bitches outright crazy as fuck, and niggas is walking away from them. And them bitches making it, well, you gonna walk away from the child too if you leave me alone. Yep. We seeing the parental alienation. We seeing hoes like...
And another thing too is a lot of these niggas are not legitimized, so they technically don't have rights. And then even the ones that have rights don't want to go to court.
I don't want to even go through the mix of that. I ain't gonna try to take my name down to the courthouse to sue for the baby. I ain't making no excuse for a nigga that don't take care of his kid. You know what I'm saying? You find a way. You find a way to goddamn put yourself on something. I don't know.
Right. Listen, I'm gonna tell you on that one point though. For a lot of men, because I'm in the trenches with their ass, I disagree. No, it's a lot. What I'm saying is, it's a lot of niggas that they got the same narrative that I'm saying. If as a woman, if me and you had a baby, I could keep you from that baby if I wanted to.
But you how?
If you want,
it's a way though. It's a way to get to your baby.
Listen,
I understand like what he trying to say. He trying to say, be a man about it. You know what I mean? Figure that shit out. There's gotta be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And the thing about it is I know men that go broke trying to get next to their baby. I mean, bankrupt every dollar. You feel me? So it's not as easily said as it is done. And so that's why you see a lot of men advocating for fairer laws when it comes to family court, because right now, just based off the laws that's on the books, men are getting raked over the coals for access to their children. It's really bad. It's almost like the mother damn near has to be a full-blown crack addict before the father gets the kids, and even still, that may not be enough.
Do women really want a man to put them in their place?
It's not about respectfully. It's not about even put me in my place by just telling me what we're gonna do. That's fire. But it's not even about putting me in my place. Like I never resonated with that terminology. It's more just about you being a man that knows your place. Like you need to be grounded in being a man, because when you are, you understand that a woman is up and down. Like men, all these men that keep saying but you need to figure out your emotions. Okay, this is biological years of things that we have to undo. So you telling me I need to balance out my emotions is crazy. What I need is a man that's grounded, so that when I start straying from being grounded, you can pull me back to my center. So it's not about putting me in my place. It's about you knowing your place in my life. And it is to help me stay centered so that I can help you be centered. Because when I'm happy, you're definitely happy.
You just 30, Fred. You know that in battle.
Hey,
he's baffled.
Hey,
I'm with you, but she's
my man.
She just
stunned.
Hey, yo, my man.
She delivered that.
There's two of us.
That's how you know I won.
That was nice. She did it in a nice way. I'm just saying.
It is essentially like for the younger girls, like the 18s, 19s that watch us on social media. It is them putting you in your place, but at the same time, you don't want a man to rough you up and hey, sit your ass down.
Some women want that.
You don't. No. They think they want that because of trauma. But when you've dealt with your trauma, you realize that's not what you want. The person I'm dating, again, not to bring it up.
No, if he's like you need to show him praise. If he like that, give it to him.
Because he's nothing like the two people I've dated in the past. These are polar opposites. Like you would almost like I've had conversations with my girlfriends. I hope this is okay for me to say, but I've had conversations with my girlfriends, and you would almost think it's corny how willing he is to just be there for me. whatever it is. I've been on my period, laid up in the bed, hair, you know, I have a pixie, so my hair looks crazy in the morning. Crazy, bad, really bad. Highly wouldn't recommend it. Like
highly wouldn't recommend it.
But like no makeup, chilling, like just laid on the pillow, and he's like, baby, what do you need? Like, and that's just nothing I've ever been asked.
Yeah, you hear them brothers in there, like she in there cooking. You know what I'm saying? And she was not cooking. All right. The true order of things is that the woman that you are with is supposed to already come equipped with her ability to manage her own emotions. Okay. So without that, then you got to play daddy. And so you're going to have to stay grounded enough where you may have to endure a whole lot more to love this woman, because you're going to have to correct her after she's had a temper tantrum. And then you can't get into a temper tantrum with her. You're going to have to watch her have a temper tantrum and then correct her, which is a lot of work. So she's saying it like it's easier said than done, but she doesn't understand, because she's not the one that's doing it, how much work it takes to have to constantly keep correcting you like you're a child because you want to have a temper tantrum. And I'm the man, so I'm supposed to stay grounded. You know, like we don't have emotions too or get mad either. Secondly, the guy that she's describing, to men like myself, he sounds like a man that is getting used like a tampon.
Women usually later in life don't hit their goals as far as the family unit, because they didn't spend their life doing the work. They've been lied to and sheltered.
That part.
Men, we have to do the work. We can't avoid reality. You don't necessarily have to be intelligent or necessarily have to be cooperative, because men would just put up with you because you're beautiful and something to look at. You've been sheltered from having to do the work until you're looking for a husband. Now you're faced with reality, and you have to ask yourself the hard questions and the tough questions and do the hard work.
Because we're forced to face reality and we're held accountable by reality, we're not permitted the luxury of being reactive. You have to be forward thinking, and the more forward thinking you are as a man, the more successful in reality you're going to be, because you can damn near predict reality. Whereas women, because they don't have to live in reality, they can always react to reality. And so they're given the comfort of reacting to reality and then going into their lives reacting to reality. But because they lack the ability to forward think, they don't think about the fact that they don't have a man until they realize they don't have a man, because they're reactive.
Women are out here hollering they want a protector and a provider. You holler right back at their ass, and I want peace and a partner, not a problem.
We don't want no partners. We want wives. See, they like to sneak that word. We don't want a partner. You know what I mean? The partner mean like we on equal playing grounds. That's not what we want. It's God, man, woman. That means me over you. That just is what it is. It's worked better that way. I can think better for the both of us, especially if you just do what I ask and stay on my program. Not even just do what I ask. Help what it is that I'm doing. I'm on a vision. Don't sit here and argue with me. So, you know, that she tried to slip that part in that triggers me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. We ain't looking for no partner. Peace, yes. We ain't looking for no partners.
We back with another one, real time. We in the front of Shong Joe. Larry pull out like he trying to talk to a nigga, but bro.
Wait. One thing you can't do in New Orleans is give a nigga money.
Man, then he try to be on some ghost shit and take a nigga phone like, give it here. Man, he ain't stopping nothing. He ain't stopping nothing.
Nigga won't apologize to me, man. You ain't sorry, man.
Man, nigga put that boy to sleep, boy.
He think he the Saints. He think he's sorry now.
Man, nigga put that boy to sleep, woke him back up and knock him back the fuck out. We got the footage. We got the footage, yeah. And the nigga dropped his gun, you heard me? He ain't used to having a button, nigga. We keep the button like a tuxedo.
And he won't come at me. I ain't even say shit about him. He the one started it. He the one say, yo, put enough crawfish in the crawfish rice.
Man, Larry knew who to play with, man. He went with the little nigga. He knew he could beat him up, you heard me? He can't fuck with me, man. Come on, man, look at him. Look at him. I'm just saying. He know he can't fuck with me, man. I got that muscle in these streets, man. Hey, on Decatur where it's greater, real time.
Wait, no, he the one stairs from get him, man. He the one. This is the part right here. He took my phone. I gave SG my phone. Look, right there. Look, I'm ready. Right there, I'm ready. I'm waiting on. Look, and it's on. That's why I dove off on him. Bop, 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 bing, bop, bing, 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 boom, boom. Yeah, bing, bop, 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 bop. Knock your boy out. Look at him, nose running. Look at his nose running. His nose running. Then he was running right after that. Yeah, I'm like that. Thug life, wild thing. Slime shit for life.
I need y'all to like the video. Comment if you want, but turn your post notifications on so you know the next time I drop.